Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll see how to make a bread loaf in a very simple way without eggs. Let's get started. Firstly, we need to activate the yeast. For this we need half a cup of warm water and dissolve a tablespoon of sugar in it. I'm using instant dry yeast. Add 1.5 teaspoon of yeast and mix it well. Now allow this to sit for 10 minutes to rise. Now let's go to the dry ingredients. Take 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Add a teaspoon of salt. Add 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, just to give mild sweetness to the bread. You can increase or decrease the quantity of sugar. Now give a good mix to it. Now let's check out our yeast. The yeast has activated nicely. This lather on the top confirms the activation. Now this is going to help us to rise and get fluffy bread. Now pour the mixture onto the flour and gradually knead this into a dough using warm water. Warm water is must as it will help the yeast to rise the dough nicely. Add 3 tablespoons of oil. Add warm water and get the mixture to a soft dough consistency. Knead the dough at least for 5 minutes. You can sprinkle flour so that it doesn't stick to your hand. Now take a big ball and grease it with some oil so that the dough doesn't stick to the bowl. Now we have to allow the dough to rise until it is double in size. That's around 30 minutes. Cover the dough with any kitchen towel or plastic wrap. After 30 minutes, the dough has risen up. Now knead this dough for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now we have to flatten the dough and fold. You can use a rolling pin as well. Grease the pan with some oil and place parchment paper for easy removal of bread. Now place the dough into the bread pan. Just give a slight press so that it fills up the space. Cover this dough with a wet cloth and let this sit for an hour. After an hour, it has risen up very well. Brush some milk on top to get that golden color. I'm going to sprinkle some oats and sesame seeds. You can skip this step if you want. Now let's bake this in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Ta-da! Our bread is ready. Allow it to cool down to get perfect slices. Brush the top with some butter. Now let's slice the bread. I'll show you how fluffy the bread has turned out. You have to be very gentle while cutting as it may break because it is too soft. Do you see how fluffy the bread is? Now you can enjoy any bread recipes with your homemade bread. Thank you for watching.